Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about why I feel Zebec Network is the obvious choice as the team continues to build on its foundation. So we're going to break it down in this video. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, only use risk capital, and thank you to those who continue to support the channel. So on the day, ZBCN is up 2.5%, and that price is 0.004, roughly sitting at a $379 million market cap and 19 million in trading volume over a 24-hour period. Now we know with this project, we know the capabilities of it. We've seen it run to where it's 100 million in trading volume over a 24-hour period. So we having some sideways price action now, but I feel confident in this project because we know the capabilities of what it has done before, and also just kind of looking at, like we've been talking about before, pure numbers. The holders continue to grow, inching closer to 87,000 holders on the road to 100K holders, which would be a huge milestone for this community. So 86,685 holders, and it's just kind of an upward path. And another way this is kind of the obvious choice is their suite of cards. And shouts out to the leadership team for updating the website. It looks absolutely flawless. So with these cards, there's a silver card, carbon card, and the black card, and you can spend your stable coins in which you're getting paid by the second, and you can spend these at over 60 million merchants worldwide. Is usable with Apple Pay and Google Pay, so this makes it very flexible. But not only that, these are also supported by 18 plus blockchain, which is absolutely outstanding. So we're on Binance Smart Chain, we're on Solana, we're on Ethereum and Ripple. And imagine the continued merging of ZBCN and Ripple, kind of the mixing of communities is essentially game over. But this is a way that we can continue to expand what ZBCN is doing. And it's cool. And it says our multi-chain platform now supports 150 plus tokens across 18 major blockchains. This is outstanding, and it is a great way to expose Zebec Network to other communities. And it's just going to put more and more importance on ZBCN, which will help pump the price in the future. And then we have the super app that's in the works where you'll be able to kind of track your streams as far as like how much you're getting paid. I believe there'll be some staking in here. Yeah, there'll be some staking in here. You can have your cards, you can see your rewards in here. So I look forward to kind of seeing this and the development of kind of how this is set up. And again, payroll. We know the whole aspect of payroll and what that kind of looks like. And if we go to the front page, we should be able to see. Let's see if it shows our. Yeah, it has the enterprise partners, CodaPay, Deutsche Bank, Circle, Uphold, Assure. The list goes on and on and on. And being able to have the partnerships with these payroll providers, because that's Zebec's bread and butter. And then having all these other aspects of having a partnership with Algorand, Solana, Circle, you name it. All this stuff is going to help propel Zebec to the next level. But yeah, again, this is an awesome looking website, and it says 500 million in annual payroll volume, which will continue to increase over time. Because remember, we're merging with Web 2, so essentially, we're those Web 2 clients, we're bringing them to Web 3. So we're going where the clients are. We're making it seamless, and these clients and their customers, probably many of them won't even know they're on Web 3 to begin with. But that's how you do it. you make partnerships. You don't always have to be like the best, but if you can get your slice of the pie, that's the way to do things. And then 550K plus monthly users, 250 enterprise clients, and then again, 18 plus chains supported. So why else am I feeling that ZBCN is the obvious choice? And the crux of everything is the community. You love the community. The artist putting out some great information. So Crypto Lord, he writes here, we are ZBCN Elite. Are we using this list as the ZBCN risk list, or is there another one out there? Yeah, so it's a great list here of how much you hold according to each category. So this is pretty awesome to kind of see this list here. But, it's a good list to have out there for the community because it allows you to essentially set some goals. Like, how much do you want? Whether you want to be a sea turtle, stingray, shark whale. This top one, this is over 10 million ZBCN. So, yeah, you do you with your investment capital, but that's kind of cool to see. And then here, Milo writes, if ZBCN had the current market cap of XRP, it will be $1.52. So, yeah, this is cool here. And again, with those partnerships, with the way they continue to merge with other communities, with those debit cards and custom cards, sky's the limit is for this project. So, but this is pretty cool to see. And then let's see, we scroll down and it says that 365 ZBCN says the treasure was never gold. It was Zebec all along. LFG. Yeah, this is the prize because this is essentially getting in on a project at the lows and in the midst of crypto adoption. This is kind of what's happening. You're getting in low, and it's like the time frame of getting into like a project when it was low. There's different examples like XRP, like when Matic went on its crazy run. The early days of Ethereum, things like that. This is kind of our opportunity to get some massive gains with ZBCN. Yep, so this is cool. And then Crypto Queen, so she writes here why a 250x to $1 for ZBCN is the realistic equivalent of XRP's 2017 run. It says when XRP listed on Kraken in 2017, here's the price, here's the supply. It says within 12 months it hit $3.40. That's a 500x run. Yeah, so again, what can help this project and why is it the obvious choice? I mean, it's first off, you're getting in at a low price, it's below a penny. You have the payroll, you have the debit cards, and you're on Solana. You're on a heavy volume chain, and it just takes one momentum swing, and that volume switches from other projects on Solana and bleeds into ZBCN. At least that's the hope. It says now fast forward to 2025, ZBCN starts around 0.004, 0.005, and 91 billion tokens in supply. Yep. And it says kind of a long story short, same starting price, bigger infrastructure, real utility, payroll, stablecoin rails, ISO, and then Visa partnerships. Yeah, because ZBCN has like a lot cooking as far as with the payroll and far as with DPIN, the point of sale devices, and also with those debit cards. And then they have the super app, so they have a lot going. It's just only a matter of time as far as executing and providing those projects. And I have a good feeling that the super app, we may hear more about it this month, if not, maybe bleeding into November, but it's definitely in play. And it's another attractive piece for Zebec Network. And then here it says Zebec now offers its payroll products on both Solana and Stellar. Zebec times Stellar partnership is what really sells me on ZBCN. If you know Stellar, you understand that they're not playing in the payment space. Stellar is huge. Yep, that's another one. You have that partnership with Stellar, which is $1 billion project, and I've said all along that ZBCN is a $1 billion project. This project will be over $1 billion market cap. That's it's not a matter of it's just a matter of when is pretty much what I'm trying to get at. So it has everything in the making. So I hope you enjoyed this video as we talked about my feelings on Zebec Network. We looked at the new website and we looked at some community comments that have me feeling that ZBCN is the obvious choice. I want to thank you for listening to this video and thanks for stopping by.